Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome in, welcome in, welcome in. Today we have another build. This is it's called the super build configuration off the website, jonyfraze.com. You guys can check out the builds on there. But today's theme is really fun. If you're a 90s anime fan, you might recognize this. Gunsmith Cats. It was a manga series prior to running, like, I think it's a 3-episode series anime. Which, you know what's really cool though? You could watch the anime without reading the manga because it's kind of like its own little separate storyline. So if you guys don't want to go through the hassle of reading the manga, you could just go ahead and jump into the series. I think it came out like later 90s, maybe 95, 96. Don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure it's around that era. What's unique today is that it's going to be a Hitstick build, meaning that you have a stick over here where this hole is represented. Then you have basically a Shioken star or like 30 millimeter all button layout. And then it has an additional up button. So there's 3 ways to press up on this. But yeah, we did this graphic for the homie Gamercation. Right, so this is the sides, and then this particular build won't have a graphic bottom, but it will have a full padded bottom. So this is the preview of the build. What's up, Blaster? I see you in the chat, bro. All right, starting everything off, I always want to remind you guys, anytime you start a project, whether it's Fightstick build, whatever you guys are into, prep is key. So I have my kit here. It's kind of ready to go. I did a couple things prior to stream. I printed my artwork. I cutted the artwork already, so that's basically ready to go. I smoothed out all the edges so there's no sharp edge. I use a card scraper for that, but you guys can just use like a simple nail file. I like the card scraper. It works a lot more efficient for me. I have my parts organized over here. What's up, Dre? I see you in the chat, bro. And then I have all my hardware that usually comes in the For the Dub kit that I make for you guys. I have it all kind of put in this little bucket so I know where everything is and nothing's going to fall on the floor. Again, I always preface, you guys should definitely spend like a half hour and prep before your builds. Make sure that everything is good. I have all my parts set. I have my lever ready to go. Yeah, it should be pretty fun. All right, so let's go ahead and start making space. I'm going to put everything I don't need aside. I will be using these white buttons. I'm going to be doing the side panels right now. Clean off my workspace. How's your day going, guys? I'm running on fumes today, man. I you know what happened? I drank like a venti matcha from Starbucks yesterday, and I got so wired I couldn't sleep. Is that why there's a file in the For the Dub parts kit? Use it to do your nails. Yeah, that's what it's for. You could buff down the edges for. Okay, so right now, guys, we're gonna start prepping the side panels, and I start removing the protective paper. You can do your nails with it. I got word that the fiber tech is on the way to my house to connect to... Oh, for internet? Dude, that's a must, man. Surprised you don't have it already. Okay. So that panel's ready to go. Gonna do this panel. Again, we're just removing the protective film. It's basically tape, but it really keeps like the acrylic from getting scratched ahead of time, So it's just a good. I always leave the stuff on until the last possible second. That's like my rule, because it can accumulate dust, all that good stuff. So for me, I like to leave it on until the last possible second. Basically, right before you either install artwork or like right before you cover it up. I got cable installed about a year ago, and I just got through the service to make an appointment. Oh, congrats, dude. Also, I realized that none of my chat bots are up, so I'm going to get you guys on the stream really soon. Everybody from YouTube, welcome. Everybody from Twitch, welcome. Hopefully everybody's having a good day. If you're on YouTube, say what's up in the chat. Please say what's up in the chat. Can't forget my YouTube fam. Alright, you guys should be popping up, especially you Twitch guys. You guys should be popping up on the bottom of the screen any second now. Should only be 3 of you actually, guys. Oh, there's a little bit more. Okay. What's up, guys? Oh, Chill's here. Okay, let's get this all peeled off. We have one more panel to peel off. Yo, guys, a lot of people are getting these Hitstick builds now. You know, they're realizing, you know, I think a lot of players, they're like, okay, they're literally like, I play this game on hitbox or like all button layout, whatever you want to call it nowadays, right? And then I play this game on stick, right? A lot of the times, from my experience, it's like back in like maybe a gamer like learned how to play stick for a certain game, you know, before like all button became a little bit more popular, and that's how their execution is built on stick. Like for instance, the homie Red versus Fantasy, like he plays like Guilty Gear and basically like Arc System Work games on stick, and then he plays Street Fighter on leverless. It's crazy. So, but anyways, nowadays people are like considering just biting the bullet, spend a little bit more extra money on parts and stuff, and building these like Hitstick type builds, you know, and they just have one controller to rule them all. And then especially, shout out to Big Red Pimp, perfect timing by the way, Pimp. But like, Big Red Pimp is one of the devs for GP 2040 CE, and you could program it. You could program it to do like whatever you want. You can disable the stick list. You could disable the joystick. You know, there's like 4 modes that you can, 4 profiles you can load up. Maybe you can change the direction buttons and map that, instead of it being like D-pad, you can map that to, I don't know, like touchpad and stuff like that. You know what I mean? So yeah, I think it's really, really useful, especially with GP 2040 CE. Ah, so good. And that's the board that we'll be using today, by the way, guys. Okay, let's get started with some artwork. Let me go get the sides. Okay. So, first on the menu, let's do the long sides first. We never do the long sides first. We always go with the small sides. So let's do that first this time. Okay. Gonna do the side panels, which is this. Okay. We're working on the side panels right now. Just removing the little screw hole that I left. Okay. And then we're going to use this panel right here, which is the flat panel with no USB side. You heavily considered it? Dude, I think I'm going to remake one of my sticks as a hit stick, just to have it. Just can't decide which one I want to do yet. I do use my koi stick, the koi for the dub, if you guys have ever seen that. That's my daily driver. But I don't know if I want to make it. Oh, Pinkie Pie, thank you for the sub, man. I appreciate that. Thank you so much for the tier 1. Remember, when you peel off the protection, always away from your artwork, guys. Always, always. Use my trusty USB air gun Make sure there's no dust. Okay. It looks nice and snug. Who's ready for M Bison, man? Are we gonna get Bison tonight? I want to shout out the Capcom Creators crew. They hooked me up with the a code for Ultimate Game Pass for Season 2. I am really, really hype about that. Really, really, really hype about that. Oh my god. And we got Rival Fools tomorrow if you guys are in my area. It's 11 tonight. Alright, cool. That's good to know, Dre, because I need to stay up and update all my PlayStations with it. I gotta update my PlayStations because I have Rival Fools tomorrow and I want to make sure the DLC is ready to go. Okay, guys, we are peeling off the top cover, but I see a speck of dust in here, so I'm gonna blast it. One sec. Don't like dust. Oh, this is not gonna be good. I hate when dust gets in here. I also, when we have artwork with white, a lot of white, this is a thing too. There we go. Okay. Glad they did it on a Tuesday. Yo, I'm gonna be playing I think I'm gonna try Bison. I think I'm gonna like try to get good with Bison. He seems like the character that I've been waiting for, and I've been playing Dalsim okay, I'll give you an example. I played a lot of games last night with the homies, right? And I got back on after, so I played like a bunch of games. I played some games with my main, you know, which is Dalsim. And then I played my old main, which is Cammy. Now, Cammy is just... The experience playing Dalsim and then playing Cammy again... Oh my god, dude. Cammy is so easy to use compared to Dalsim. Like, I felt like I was winning, like... I was not even trying. You know? Like, I felt like I wasn't even trying. Whereas Dalsim, like, I feel like if you can't mess up once, it's like a commitment to play that character. It's not easy to play Dalsim. And I heard Bison's kind of tough, but he's also, yeah, like plus on block. So that should be very interesting. Seth, what's up, Seth says. Yeah, Gunsmith, Hitstick, had to watch. Made my own couple of months ago. And it ain't exactly a common theme. Exactly. Let me show you the graphics ahead of time, Seth. So, Seth, this is what I cooked up. I put this graphic together for the homie Gamercation, and then we're working on the sides, which we're assembling at the moment.
45 years.
Damn, bro, 45. 45 years. Jesus. Yeah, Pop's been subbing since I was born. Alright, this panel's done. We're gonna put this guy right here for you guys to view. Okay, let's go ahead and do the other side. I think what I'll do is I'll just fully build out each side. Because I wait to pop in the buttons and whatnot. We'll build out each side. You sub 12 years before you're born? Dude, that's dedication, man. You know what I mean? You subbed during Justin TV. Remember when Twitch was Justin TV? Does that still work? What happens if you go to Justin TV? Looks great. Notice that your For the Dub full build sold out. Any ETA? AT, what's up, fam? Thank you so much for checking that. So I'll just be real and show you my queue. Here we go. 1 second. Queue. This is my current queue. I am right here. I am in Gamercation's build. I still have 3 to go after you. After Gamercation, I'm sorry. I have 3 more to go. Okay? So that's gonna basically close out my month. You know what I mean? So I didn't want to take any more because it's just going to be a long wait. So I have the shop set to sold out temporarily until I can get to a place where at least like the graphics are done. You know, all I have to do is build. You know, I'm hoping maybe like a couple weeks into July, maybe early July. That's what I'm hoping. Okay, AT. I'm literally just trying my best to keep up. Yeah, demand's pretty high, as you could see, and I just gotta like, and also I need a break. Sometimes I just get completely burnt out, so sometimes I just need to take a break. You know what I'm saying? So I'll try. You know what I mean? I can open as many. I can't open like the floodgates, or else like I don't want people to wait that long. I would say the best bet, AT, is get in touch with me via Discord. We can kind of get the conversation rolling. That's what I recommend the most. Okay, guys. Yuli, what's up, fam? Okay. Hopefully I didn't get any dust trapped in this one. But we are peeling off the side panel for the USB port. Okay. Of course, we got some dust in it. Dang it. Oh, it's all on this side, too. Okay, that works for me. Oh, you're on break at work? Nice, man. Enjoy your break. Got some grub. Okay, putting these sides together. And then we're going to go assemble the USB port as well. Got to put that together as well. Oh, guys, check out that link. If you guys are interested in playing Street Fighter 6 and you haven't picked up the game yet, you could buy it from that link that just posted above from Streamlabs, especially YouTube guys. That link will get you... I don't know why it does this, but you don't have to pay tax when you buy it from the Nexus game store that I'm affiliated with. So you want to save a little bit of money. And you don't want to buy a code from like one of those weirdo sites that resell the codes that are bought from like Senegal, and then they resell it in dollars and it's cheaper. And illegal, but it's cool. Nexus Store is expected to add the Season 2 character soon as well. Yeah. Alright guys, this side is basically assembled. We have to put the USB port in. Okay, so So this is a new combination I've been using. I've been using this new USB port instead of Nutric. It already comes with a support inside, which I really like. Only thing is that it's a little snug for this cover, so you kind of have to pinch it a little bit. It's not as snug as a Nutric, but it does work in here. There you go. Nice. So I put this little blue cap on. Alright. Once that's set, I'm gonna get this in place. Get this installed. Okay. You know, I really need a hex key, or not a hex key, I really need like a wrench for this bolt. I don't have one. I don't know why. I always have to use this little skinny set of pliers, and like, it's just like not the right tool. You guys recommend any like nice tools? Any specific tool brands you guys use the most? Especially for like wrench sets and whatnot. You excited for Marvel? Yeah, I definitely am. I'm gonna wanna maybe do like a giveaway for it if I could talk to Capcom creators. Nice, right, guys? Guys, the USB port that I'm using is like it's literally a fifth of the price of buying a Nutric port. It's so much cheaper, and it's already got that support piece built in, which I love. So, if you guys want the link, I think if you guys type, if I type, I don't know if this works. There we go. It worked on Twitch. But yeah, if you guys click on my Amazon, there it goes. It went on YouTube. So you guys check out that link. I have an Amazon affiliated store that I add everything to. All right. And I get a commission. I'm not gonna front. I do get a commission for that. But it's literally just a list. I add everything I need it to. Oh, iFixit set has socket that works on anything except the stick mount plate. Oh, thanks, Blockbuster John. See, Blockbuster John got the tech for us. This is coming out dope already, man. I'm pretty hyped about this. Okay. Put this in. Make sure that doesn't move. Nice. Okay. Let's move on to the button side. We're gonna have to definitely do a little bit of surgery later. This is a Hitstick build, meaning I have to wire up a joystick as well as movement buttons. So okay, I'm popping out the buttons, which we don't need the inserts for this build because we're using solid buttons. For once, we don't have to do LEDs, guys. Not a good or a bad thing. I'm just excited that I get a break from doing the LEDs because those take some time. And we're gonna get a release date at the end of Evo. Yeah, that would make sense. I am excited about that fighting collection though. Although, like, I kind of already have all the games. If you guys know what I mean. So it's kind of just like a cool to have. I'll definitely support it big time though. I'm definitely gonna buy a frame 1 though. No lights, but there are a lot of wires. That's facts. Okay. Okay. I believe the rally side is the left side. The two main characters of this anime is Rally Vincent and Minnie May. So we did a side representing each of them. If you guys don't know the story of this, listen. I haven't really watched the full anime, but I do remember from just what I recall. This series, these girls, they work at a gun store in Chicago. Pretty sure it's Chicago. It's a Japanese anime, but based in Chicago. Go figure, right? And they're also kind of like vigilante, like, you know, yeah, vigilantes, and they kind of get duped by like a crooked cop to do like, you know, to do some stuff, and then they get kind of in trouble and have to work through that. So I'll leave it at that. But from what I recall, and it's got like the cop music and everything, like the funky cop music. Pretty cool. TVC, I really want TVC on a modern console. That would be really fun. Alright, so that's the rally side. Oh, you know what? And we're going to go ahead and pop in the buttons while we're at it. We're going to put buttons in. Okay, 1, 2, and we're using just good old Sanwa OBSF 24s for this build, guys. Can't go wrong with OBSF 24s. Okay. Nice. And if you guys know, there's the what car is that? Oh man, the GT. I forgot what car. There's like a specific car in this anime that is like the iconic car. Hold on, I have to tell you guys now. And that's why on the artwork you see like the racing stripes. Right? Let me see. Always clean work? Of course. You know, that's how we do. Alright, hold on. Okay, it's a Mustang GT500. A Shelby Mustang. 1968 Shelby Mustang GT500. There we go. Yep. Wow, you guys Googled faster than me. There we go. So that side's done, and we're gonna do the Minnie May side. The classic, the Shelby though, the Shelby. What, dude? You lost your Weeb card, bro. Deku, next time I see you, you must hand me your Weeb card. You know cars? Oh yeah, you do know cars. Yeah, I kind of want to watch it again. I don't know if we could watch it. You'll pull up the RF? Yeah, you have to hand it to me. Damn, guys. Deku lost his Weeb card. What's he gonna do? You have to drop out of learning Japanese, too. Did I miss someone bringing up, Esanor? Hey, Katie. My N4 certification with it? Yep, that's right. And you can't eat ramen or sushi anymore. Yep, damn, right? It's over, bro. Hand it in. Cheeseburgers and hot dogs for the rest of your life, bro. No more Yellowtail's crazy. What you gonna do, man? Yup, she went the Gone in 60 Seconds route. That's correct. Eleanor. Oh my god. What's the main actor from that again? I forgot his god. He was like everywhere during that time. Baldwin? Nick Cage. Nick Cage. Yeah, Nick Cage. There we go. I was gonna say a Baldwin for some reason, and then I realized I was horribly wrong. I wonder what he looks like now. Imagine Alec Baldwin. Nick Cage, bro. He must look like really old right now. He's still making movies, really? Gonna sub katsu curry with some KFC chicken tenders and mashed potatoes with gravy. Oh no, man. Yeah, Deku, that's it. You're done. I used to think Maximilian looked like Nick Cage. YouTube has channels who have full episodes. Oh, word? For this? Okay, cool. We could watch it in the background, maybe. That would be really cool. Okay, guys. The sides are all completely done. I don't have to assemble anything else. So, USB side, Gunsmith Cats logo. We got Rally Vincent, Minnie May on that side. Same situation, but this is the other side. Very, very cute. Super kawaii. Then we have a mini specific button side, right? And then we have a rally specific button side, which is like super nice. Okay, cool. Let's put this aside. We will see these parts in a bit. Look at this array of holes and slots. This is the sub panel, support panel for this build. It's a lot because we're doing a Hitstick, so it's going to be a stickless controller and a joystick all in one. He looks pretty much the same. He was in a movie not long ago, Butcher's Crossing. Looked good. Really? There's some actors that, like, I don't think they can really make movies anymore. I think their time has passed where, like, their charm, it's like old, like 50s, 60s, even 70s charm, where it's like the masculine, you know, masculine male actors. They're like, you know what I'm talking about? Like they would be considered creepy. Al Pacino a little different. I'm talking about like maybe like Nicholas. Like Jack Nicholson. Like, he can't be Jack Nicholson anymore. He can't call, like, women toots anymore. You know, stuff like that. Yeah, Marlon Brando style actors, exactly. Like, yeah, that style. Like, that doesn't fly anymore. You know? You can't do that stuff anymore. Ben Stiller, I don't know. Ben Stiller's a little bit... I think Ben Stiller could do it. The everything, yeah, Katie, this is 100% the everything layout. I'm surprised Clint Eastwood is like, he's a little different because he's like more talented than the other guys. You know, he's not just like the look. Like, he actually can act his ass off. So I think he could do it. I'm talking about some of the other guys. Just look what happened to Kevin Spacey. Oh yeah. What did he do? What did Kevin Spacey do? I forgot. It's been a while. I used to watch him in that HBO show where he was like the president. I forgot what that was called. He molested a teenage boy. Jeez. Hamptons. Yeah, House of Cards. That was it. Dang, man. Everyone's got their kink, man. Sometimes the kinks are too extreme. Especially if you're a public figure. Not like I'm saying it's okay if you're not a public figure. I'm just saying, like, you know, you're getting super exposed. It was Netflix? Ah, you're right. Okay. That side's good to go. What are we gonna do? Let's install the lever. Oh, actually, we have to mod the lever. Okay, we're going to put this aside for a quick second, and we are going to mod this lever. Now, Gamercation, I got a couple... I got a couple surprises for Gamercation. First surprise is that I had some leftover removable levers, and he paid a little bit extra because of the extra, you know, buttons needed as for the Hitstick build. So I'm gonna use that. I use that money wisely. Okay, you guys are gonna freak out in a second when you see what we bought extra with. But I'm also gonna hook them up with a removable lever. So I'm going to dissect this shaft. Okay, go ahead. You can make fun of me now. Oh, shaft. Go ahead, guys. Let me hear it. Let me hear it, guys. Yep. Okay. We're gonna drop in. Nice shaft. Thanks, Katie. It's the standard size, average shaft, Katie. You know, the average shaft size. Eugino, what's up? Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it. Did I say that right? Eugino. Nothing special, but it gets the job done. Yep. Actually, this one is special. Because, check it out. I had one of these sitting in my drawer. I was like, it's like, I didn't really want to let it go. But I do this for my customers because, you know, I want to take care of them. I want to make sure they have the bangers when they walk around. And I'm like, who made that stick? This is the last powder-coated JLF Link from Freak Mods. One of the last ones. He doesn't even make these anymore. But yeah, I had a spare one laying around. And I used some of the extra money we had. Alright, Yuli. Enjoy the rest of your shift, bro. Okay. So this isn't even the fire yet. You guys want the fire? This is the fire right here. Arcade Shock custom ball top. Eugenio, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. Okay, check it out, guys. Check it out. I'm gonna open this up. Why is this special? Look at this, guys. Oh, where's all my car nerds at? We got a gear shift top. Oh, let's go. I'm so sorry my camera's being like super stupid right now. Come on. Focus, baby. Yup. Fuego, right? Okay, let's hope it fits though. If it doesn't fit, I'm literally gonna cry. Okay, it fits. Woo, thank God. Woo, child. Okay. Whose build is this? This guy's name is Gamercation. He's on our Discord, Katie. Volkswagen Nerd would be like, R supposed to be on the other side. No flappy paddles here, that's right. So nice. It's so nice. And it's gonna go like that. Oh, that is pure sex, dude. Oh my God, are you kidding me right now, guys? Custom levers, man. God, I love making fight sticks. It's amazing. You know what? I might save this. I'm gonna save this. This is cool. Shout out to Arcade Shock. Limited edition Arcade Shock stuff. Limited edition Arcade Shock gear. Shout out to Arcade Shock. Okay, I'm gonna pop this in this slot here. Save this for customer. Actually, I'm gonna just park all this stuff here for a second. Only because we don't need the shaft just yet, guys. Don't need the shaft just yet. Okay. So custom lever has been built. Okay. Let us go ahead and get the parts needed to install it. So I'm gonna take 4 of my number 6 screws. 4 washers. And 4 nuts. Shafts and nuts, guys. This is the closest thing that I've made. The racing wheel stick. Yeah, I guess you're right. Okay, so I have a feeling this shaft is probably going to sit a little higher than usual. Should I mount it lower? Nah, I'm just going to do my normal thing. Okay, let's get this. I'm going to thread the numbers. This is what I normally do. I thread the top screws in. Okay. And I let it hang. I'm going to go ahead and install the washers here. Let the top ones hang. And just finger tighten it so it doesn't move. And then once that's finger tightened, you can kind of, you're kind of free to do whatever you want. So I'm gonna go ahead and put the other bolts in. And I'm not gonna fully tighten it because you want to align it so it's like perfectly straight. Make me want to build another one. Oh god, yeah, I know what you mean. Katie, like if you're into this hobby, it's like a gift and a curse, because it's really fun building them, and then when you're done, you're like, I want to build another one. It's better. You know what you should do, Katie? If you kind of like doing this stuff, you should offer to make builds for people, and then you could just use their money. You know what I mean? Yeah, exactly. Like Pimp's like, yeah, just start taking commissions. Listen, man, you can kind of have a mini like part-time job doing this stuff. I know a lot of people that do this. The one that I would say is the most active in our community is Agent Triple F. Shout out to Agent. He is always taking commissions. He uses my stuff. He uses other people's stuff. I think he messes with me because I can turn around his cases really quickly, like the enclosures for him. So it's like one less thing to worry about. I don't know if you guys have ever dealt with other like fight stick making people, but like as far as my turnaround time, I like to pride myself that I get stuff done pretty quickly. I'm planning on doing a custom land in a few months with a mix-up, 3 extra buttons. Nice. Purple, yellow diamond. Dope, man. Appreciate that, visionary. Hopefully you use one of my enclosures, bro. If you're not making your own. Okay. Okay. When you sent my custom in less than 3 weeks of ordering, I was completely stunned. Yeah, Katie, I don't really mess around, man. Like, I don't, you know, and if I can't finish something, I'll just be honest. Like, or like that time where I had to leave the country for like a couple weeks, I just be like, I can't take any more commissions, guys. I got something to do. Got something to handle, you know? And I'll just post it on my website. Or like someone asked me earlier, you know, like, oh, why is your builds closed? I just showed them my queue. I got 4 people right now. I'm trying to finish everything up. I'll save some slots for next month, and then start again. That's basically the plan. But you could get a DIY case and do it yourself. I could turn those around like really quick. If anyone's ever ordered something for me, like, you guys know, like, I ship pretty quickly. Only time like it takes a couple days is if you order it like on Saturday. I might not touch it till Monday, and that's about it. Or if there's like a holiday, something like that. Alright. Levers installed, guys. Uh-oh. What's up? My camera freaked out. Okay, levers installed. Okay. Going to pop the motherboard in. Alright guys, today we're using a GP2040. Alright. I think we're gonna go this way today. Yeah. Okay, perfect. And we have lots of room to connect to. Very nice. Okay. I always check the configuration, make sure everything's good. Okay, good. I love it, yeah. It can do macros, but you have to, they did it very well. Okay? They did it in a way where you need to like hold the macro button. You need to install a separate macro button, and you also need to then yeah, you have to like program it. So it's not like, I guess if you really wanted to be a cheater, like you could totally be a cheater, but it's kind of like hard to be a cheater. You know what I mean? It's really, listen, you want to hear something crazy? Believe it or not, GP2040, the first audience of GP2040 is not the fighting game community. Hard to understand for fighting game players. It's actually like the retro scene. So the retro scene who makes like, you know, who do like Raspberry Pi or like MAME, you know, those guys. The retro emulator scene. Those guys use the crap out of GP2040, and they can literally program, you know, like shortcuts to do stuff using that. So once you start understanding that it's not just you use WD-40. Oh, pop. Oh my god. But yeah, once you start understanding that there's like more to the more of a community than just a fighting game community for GP2040, it makes a lot of sense. This board has a lot of solder in the screw hole. I don't know why. Okay. Alright, let's pop this board in. I'm gonna go this way. I'm gonna stick 2 number 4 screws in. Okay, and then we're gonna stick in these little risers that I pack with the, it's hard to see it guys, but these little risers that I pack in your kits. If you guys don't know what these are. Okay. Get the screws and nuts. Get that bolted in. This guy bolted in on this side, and I think we're Gucci for now. You know, while we're here, we're gonna wire up the joystick instead of having to do that on the back end. We're gonna go and wire up the joystick right after this. Okay. Cool. I'm gonna take a set of pliers, hold down the nut on this side, and then screw it in on this side. Okay, good to go. Okay, so if you guys don't know, this is a GP2040. This is actually my flavor of the board. You see my logo on there, and the thing this USB thing sticking out on this side is a Mayflash Magic Boots that allows console compatibility. Alright, so this should work for PS5 fighting games. You're gonna mod the Japanese version of the Tekken H-Rap. Ooh, dude, I sold my last H-Rap. I really wanted to keep them, but I was looking at them like, these guys they can go. I have like I have a couple of holy grails I want to get rid of, but I sold my H-Rap. I sold to Kuda, if you guys know the homie Kuda. Okay. Okay. Katie, I may have a couple spares if you want to hit me up on the side. I'm not going to explain why I don't have them up on the website, but if you hit me up later, I can kind of tell you, and you can make a decision whether or not you want one. So I'm going to cut this cable here, guys, and I'm going to wire this up. So this should be long enough right here. So I have 5 cables to expose. I'm gonna cut that. I'm gonna save these cables. These are good. That's good wires right there. Okay. So let's expose these wires. 1. Let's do everything right in the line. 2. 3. 4. So it's up, down, left, right, and ground. So yeah, I'm exposing these wires right here. So I'm gonna wire up the joystick. If you guys are wondering how I'm gonna do this, the joystick is gonna be wired up as left stick, like left analog stick, like on your regular controller, like the left one. Hey RX, long time listener, first time caller. Thanks for doing these builds, Johnny. Always badass to watch someone who is awesome with this stuff. I built my own arcade stick over COVID and have a micro. Really cool. Appreciate it. Thanks for tuning in, man. Or woman. I don't know what you represent as, but I appreciate it. Thank you. I would love, if you have anything to show, feel free to drop it in the chat if you want us to click on a link to check it out. Don't mind that either. Okay, let's wire up some grounds. Okay, where's the ground? Dude, my eyesight is like failing me today. I can't find this mini screwdriver that I use for this. Never mind, I found it. Right here. Yeah, we're using a GP2040 board for this specific one. Yo, Jagdog A5 or Jagdogus, is that how you go by? What's up? Welcome to the chat. Appreciate it, guys. I'm so blind right now, I can't see. We are trying to wire this ground up. Okay, got one ground in. All right. Then we did 26 to 29. So 26 is up. I forgot what color up is, guys. I think it's orange or red. Let's see. JLF wire guide. There you go. I always use the same guide. Oops. There you go. Open a new image. Okay, so we are using this setup right here. So up is orange. Okay. So we're going to wire up the orange button next. If you guys don't have this guide, save it. Just look up JLF wire guide. It's definitely like a must-have. So I'm wiring the up button, up switch. Okay. Next, we're gonna wire up down. Down is orange. Wait. Oh, down is red. I'm trash, guys. My bad. Yeah, it's really easy to. I always forget. The only one I know by heart is green is right and left is yellow. But I always forget up and down. Okay. Left is yellow. Kind of annoying, guys. They always cut the red wire movies, right? They're like, it's the red wire. And then they like pray they don't explode. I appreciate that, Jag. I appreciate the sub, man. Prime time. Appreciate the prime sub, man. Yeah, and it has to stop exactly at like the last possible second. Exactly. That's always how it goes down in every movie, right? Okay, after this, I'm gonna wire up another set of wire because we have 2 additional up buttons. We have the up button on the WASD, and then we have the up button. We literally have up button on thumb as well. So I'm gonna wire up the WASD. Okay, so here's where we are, guys. We wired up the joystick, and that's gonna be mapped to analog. I will show you guys later. Yes, deep breath when they're done, right? They're like, oh, thank God, we saved. We're saved. Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and zip tie this. Nice little zip tie there. I have 2 extra buttons somewhere. Apologies, 2 extra wires. I'm gonna do that. That's gotta reach up here. So I'm gonna say I'm gonna do that right there. Snip that. This I gotta save. I'm like running low on. I'm running low on these quick disconnects. Sleeves. Yeah, I'll do it later. Okay. Okay. A lot of wire work, a little bit more wire work than usual today, guys. Just because we have all these additional inputs. Okay. So, this is going to go to the other ground. Get this loosened up. I'm getting really nitty-gritty today, guys. Okay, that's ground, and then I think I chose number 23 as the input button for the other up, which is right here. I'm sorry I can't really get too close over here, guys. I'm literally just like wiring, so if it's boring, I apologize. My bad. This will get done though. It's 100% necessary for the build. We have to wire this properly. Okay, so these wires, okay, this is for the joystick, right? And that's going to control up, down, left, right for the joystick. This set of wires right here is going to go to this up button, okay? That's going to go to that up button over here. And then we're going to wire everything else like a hitbox, basically. Will you solder, or do you have a wire mount? Nah, yeah, everything's on the screw terminals. You don't need to do anything. I did solder this 5-pin cable here for this custom USB harness. I think these are more secure. It's right to the board. But I did that past the, I did that prior. AC July, what's the thickness of the plate which the buttons are going to stay? So I use 1/8 inch and 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch is for this support panel, and then you're about to see the other panel shortly. Okay, actually, I am going to now move on to installing the artwork, and then we'll get back to the main wiring when we're done. Gonna get my buddy Frank the Foam over here. Frank the Tank. This is Frank the Foam. Okay. Actually, let's go like this. No, we have to do this. Dang, okay. Clean this bad boy off. I found Frank the Foam. Yeah, this is the top artwork, guys. One second. I gotta prep the artwork real quick, guys. Oh, AST July, I'm sorry. Yeah, we're dumb. I'm dumb American, so you gotta succumb to our stupid metric system, which doesn't make any damn sense. Not metric, our dumb system of measurement. AST July, if you just type in !4TW, that'll take you to my website where you can see I make the kits, and I believe I put the measurements in millimeters as well. It has all the dimensions on there. There you go. It stands for the dub if you're new here, guys. This is my For the Dub Fightstick kit. This is a custom layout. It's basically a hit stick with an extra up button. Okay. Gonna peel this off. Okay, I'm not gonna fully lock this down, guys. I usually like kind of save this peeling part for you guys as like a show-off type thing. Actually, I'll do it this way, but I need to check because there's a lot of white areas, and I don't want there to be any dust. And that's gonna like super piss me off. I'm definitely picking Bison tomorrow. I'm pretty excited. I've never been a Bison fan in general, but I did enjoy playing him in 5. And I've been fiending for like a real type of charge character, because none of my characters right now are like charge characters, and I feel like out of place. So I think I'm gonna give Bison a good old college try tomorrow. Okay, that looks pretty damn good, guys. I think we did a good job not exposing too much dust. Okay. Nice, guys. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and start threading in the standoffs. I don't put these really tight just yet, just so we can wiggle stuff around if need be. So I'm just gonna screw in the standoffs. Okay. Let's do this side first, since we're here. Okay. Okay, guys, graphics has been installed for the top. Actually, that's the main. Yeah, we don't have a bottom today. This is definitely going to be like the main set of graphics. Okay, let's go ahead and start popping in the buttons. All right. So we have an array of like pinks and blues for buttons. There we are. So I believe we did pink movement, and then we did we did pink movement, and then we did blue action for this build, guys. Okay. I'm gonna go this way. Okay. Nice. Movement is installed. Let's do the action buttons. Yeah, this is gonna have 3 up buttons. What the customer wanted, man. But you know what? Because it's GP2040, you can remap whatever you want. I mapped this to auxiliary 23. These are true D-pad. This is gonna be aux. So this button you can actually change to something else. I'm gonna explain that to the client. I don't know if I can. It's gonna be kind of weird. But yeah, he could change that to maybe like throw. I don't know, like L3. You can do whatever you want. But like the traditional, like this is gonna be analog, left analog. This is gonna be D-pad, right? And then this is also gonna be mapped to up, but it's not hardwired to D-pad. You can change it in GP2040. So that's what I spent so much time earlier doing. Yeah, just remap to whatever, right? Exactly. This does Mixbox or Mightbox? Does Mixbox. I don't know what that... Mixbox is... Well, I designed the Mixbox on 100 Apello. I don't know if you know that. I did their logo, and I did their graphics. So, if Mightbox is... I don't know if that's another product, but Mixbox is a product, because I helped design it. Okay, so this is the other up. This is mapped to aux23. And this is not a Mixbox. This is my product, 100. So I make this case. If that's what you meant. Okay, I'm gonna zip tie this right here. Gotta love these zip ties, guys. Nah, I don't angle them unless I need to. Unless I need to create space. It's not needed. Okay, let's hook up the 20-pin harness. Okay, so we have 20-pin harness here. I'm gonna connect immediately the all button adapter for it, so we have that ready to go. Okay. Okay, let's wire this up properly. Let me just get my orientation going with these wires. Okay, so this usually is installed this way. Okay. terminology for leverless control is really a thing. Remember when people call everything leverless a hitbox? Yeah. Yeah, this is definitely not street legal left in a default configuration, by the way, guys. Okay, let's get this wired up properly. Okay. So we're gonna plug in the up button. But the nice thing about this is that, Jay, the thing about this is because we're running GP2040, you could just turn off. Like, if you want to just say, okay, hey, like you want to tell the TO, like, hey man, I'm just going to be using the joystick today, and they can test. You can actually turn off the movement buttons for, the movement buttons, and just say, I'm just going to be using the joystick. You have all these types of options with the GP2040 software, which is like GP2040 CE software, which is like super duper nice. So yeah, there's a lot of ways that you can make this legal, but like, to the eye with all the buttons, definitely not street legal, unless you put those modes that I'm talking about in. The wire just too damn tight, guys. Okay. I might have to cannibalize one of my sticks because I realize I either forgot to buy a touchpad cable or they didn't ship it. I'm pretty certain I probably forgot. So I'm not going to blame it on the parts store. I'm pretty sure I forgot to buy it. I was like looking at my box. I was like, where's the touchpad cable? It's like nowhere to be found. I'm like, great. That's okay. I'll just grab it from one of my other projects. I could have sworn I had one though. I assumed you had it set up. I had set it up so it was competition ready, obviously. But yo, Jag, like, you gotta understand, like, 2% of the people who play fighting games actually compete. I've been doing this a long time, and you know how many people I bring this up to, and they're just like, I don't care. They're just like, I don't really compete, so I just want to have like this functionality, So it's like, depending on who you ask, people, number one, don't care. They want what they want because it's a custom. And if a lot of people who make these builds, the way they think about it is they're like, I'm killing two birds with one stone because I play certain games on stickless. I play certain games with levers. And, this is best of both worlds. Or I play certain games with WASD. So, and some people don't even play fighting games. Some people like use this for Tetris, So it all depends who you're building it for. I stopped assuming that everything's for fighting games because sometimes they're not. You know what I mean? Like I used to assume everyone just plays Street Fighter or whatever, but sometimes it's not. Like I've had people just straight up buy one because they think it's cool. They want to play retro games on it. With their Raspberry Pi stuff, and also be able to work on other stuff. So it all depends on the person. It's not strictly fighting games, But I mean, we could set this up for competition grade. Again, you can have it to turn off. I don't know how much you've looked into GP 2040. There's mix modes. So for instance, if you do an input on the lever, it turns off the what do you call it? The D-pad. Stuff like that. Like there's modes where if you use one, the other turns off. Does that make sense? So yeah, there's a lot of options you can go through. The days have changed where just wiring is static. Now with especially with GP 2040 CE, it's so dynamic. You can do a lot of things, which is like why I only like when people say they want a Hitstick build. I tell them I would rather use a GP 2040 because it will give you way more options, to control it, and you can have a legal setup. Yo, Red, you still in the chat? Oh yeah, Red. What's the mode that I've been leaving it on none, so both are active. But what mode is it that allows me to disable if I use one or something like that? Is it? I don't know if you're still gonna be in the chat later. It might be cool to let me know. I haven't really experimented that much because I don't have a Hitstick build personally. I only just make these for customers, but okay. Yeah, so which DDI mode would I choose if to make this as legal as possible? Whereas like if I press, if I'm using stickless, it disables a lever once I have an input here. I'm just curious to know which one is the most legal for fighting games. Because I actually just leave it on none because I assume people want both of them active at the same time, and so I'll leave it on none, but that's not really legal as far as fighting games are concerned. So I'm just curious what mode you would recommend. If you guys don't know, Big Red Pimp is one of the devs on the GP 2040 CE team. So I'm actually asking the guy that works at Nintendo. No. Okay, I know to leave it on analog. I'm talking about the mix modes. I say analog. I'm using the joystick. It's going to be mapped to analog left. Gamepad? Wait, what? Oh, gamepad mode should take over. So, the gamepad is D-pad, right? So, okay. I understand. So wait, that means if I'm using analog, right, and then I press a key. So I have this mapped to D-pad. I have the WASD mapped to D-pad. Okay. So if I press this, it turns off the analog. Is that what happens? And then okay, so if that's true, then if I touch the lever again, gamepad always takes over when pressed. Otherwise, gamepad and dual act independently. I see. Okay, so then if I press... So in that mode, if I move the lever... does it disable the gamepad as well? That's kind of weird. Okay, guys, we're gonna wire up the start, home, and select section. I guess I'll mess with it. I'm gonna leave it to both, and I'll just show. I'll show the client where that's in, where that's at. Gotcha. Okay, no worries. I'll experiment. I'm gonna build my own pretty shortly, so I'm gonna experiment on my own as well. Okay. So I just wired up options, PlayStation, and share. Let me zip tie this. Lux, what up, fam? How are you, brother? Lux, I got ECT all booked, man. I'm gonna be in your state. I'm still debating whether I'm gonna have a merch table at ECT, guys. I applied for one just in case, but I might not actually. I might not do it. I'm still like on the fence about it, just cause like I don't really have a lot of help, man. I have like Regicide. That's the only guy that will help me. And not only that, I don't think I can do enough. Like, how can I possibly make enough Fightstick stuff? Like, you know, I don't think it'll be a good idea for me. If anything, I would go to just raffle sticks off. I'll have a raffle. Oh, I appreciate that, love. Yeah, but I don't want to ruin your experience, man. It's just a lot of work, dude. You know, you go enjoy yourself, man. All I'm saying is, like, I just don't think I have enough ammo to run a table. You know, it's like when I used to rock with Clev. He used to bring, like, I used to do all his prints, and then we would sell his prints, and then I would have my fight stick thing would be the raffles. But I don't think I have enough ammo for that. Okay. Yeah, but it's not really like getting there and being present is like something I'm sure I can manage. What the hardest part is what I'm talking about is like making everything for the event. And then the problem with that is that everything's not guaranteed to sell. You know what I mean? So it may not even be worth it. I can make all this stuff, waste a bunch of material, and it won't even sell. You know? That's what's scary. Okay. Plugging in touchpad left L3 R3. Okay, these I probably have to angle down. I'm gonna do that. Alright. Someone said like, hey, do you bend the wires? Yeah, this is a scenario where I have to bend the wires. There you go. Are you talking prints and all that? Do you use a print on demand service, or do you go Jag? I guess you're new here. I do everything right here in house, sir. Everything is done right here. Might toss them up in the Discord if you don't. Do you need any buttons? No, I'm good on buttons, man. Everyone's so damn picky with their builds, and I have so many buttons. I might just like give them away, dude. I might just like have a free for all, be like free buttons. Like go to a local and be like free buttons. Yeah, Jag. Yeah, I do everything in house. So my printer is right in the corner, right behind me. I laser cut all the parts. I do everything in house. For most of the time, people just want a DIY enclosure, Jag. But I take about what we're watching right now is what you're watching right now is just one of the commissions that I do. I maybe take like 5, and if I feel like I can do it, sometimes I'll do 7 commissions a month. It's a lot of work getting everything organized, and you know, so yeah, I tend to tread a little lightly taking commissions, but for DIY stuff, meaning that like you want to just make your own enclosure, I mean, I'm sorry, I make the enclosure and you guys build it out yourself, I kick those out like really quick. Like for instance, this morning I knocked out 2 before and I have to ship those before 5 p.m. today. But yeah. Oh gosh, I don't know why I'm struggling just getting a zip tie going. Okay, here we go. No one's gonna ask you to print on 80 pound. I forgot what weight I use. I use the stock Canon paper. I have a vendor that, you know, could sell me any pound paper, but the stock Canon paper, they call it semi-gloss. I don't know what the weight is. I can check roughly what weight it is, because my other vendor says their product is similar, but it's trash compared to it. So I just end up buying the nice stuff. But look how nice it is. It's super crispy. Comes out amazing. Nice and vibrant. Okay. USB panels time. Nice, nice, nice. That wasn't a good idea. Trying to map this, route this USB cable the best way. I'm so happy. Like today, I don't have to worry about like wire paths being so clean for the LEDs. Usually when we do the LED builds, like every other build I've done in the last like... How many are we at now, guys? I don't even know what number we're on. We're definitely in the 20s. Since, we're definitely, yeah, I think we're definitely in the 20s since the start of the year. We're at definitely 20 something. Not, I know we're not at the 30s, but we're definitely in the 20s. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna leave this as is right now because we are gonna go and build out the bottom panel. It's kind of a surprise because I had some time. I wanted to test something on my end, and it ended up working out really well for the client because they got, hold on, drum roll please. Was testing out some new settings for my laser cutter. They got a custom foam bottom with the Gunsmith Cats logo. Look at that. Beautiful. What's up, Virgo? I think, you know, I think I made a video of it. Let me see if I can get it on. I think I made a video of me cutting it. Let's see. Is this it? Yeah, here we go. Check it out. This is me laser cutting the logo out. So I wanted to test these new settings that I have for raster images and vector images. So, boom, nice, right? Okay. Crispity. Okay. Time. 3 o'clock. Okay. I'm under the gun a little bit, guys. So I'm going to speed up my process a little bit. Okay, today we're not going to do any bottom artwork, but we are installing the full foam pad that we just showed you guys, so that's what we're working on right now. What you up to, Virgo? Okay. This part always is a blow up, so you got to be very careful when you do it. Okay. That looks good to me. Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna push down in the middle real quick. I'm gonna expose the corner here. Okay. Bend it over and then push it down like that. Okay. Now that it's basically secured on that one spot, you can go ahead and pull it out from the bottom. Press down as you go. And voila, you have installed the bottom pad perfectly. You guys see that? You guys see that? That's how to install the bottom pad perfectly. Anybody that has trouble doing it, clip that. Okay, now part 2 is we need to install these shims. Now, everyone usually asks me, because they don't read the instructions, no one likes to read the damn manual. They ask me, what are these little white things for? These fit exactly in the slots here, and I'll tell you why. The underneath of the side is still sticky, right? Look. You guys hear that? Now, the reason why it's still sticky because it's adhesive, number one, and the reason why you want to cover them up is because it will stick to the slots when you attach it to the case, and when you move the stick around, it can make that sticky noise that I just demonstrated for you guys. So, if you take the time and install these 4 little, 1, 2, 3, 6 shims that I give you, it comes in a pack, it eliminates that issue right away. And you never have to worry about it sticking or making a weird noise because the adhesive is trying to stick to the what do you call it? To the side slot. Yeah, have fun, Virgo. Have a good time in Florida, bro. Okay. Now that's nice and installed, you can pop it on the bottom. Woo! Sifu! What up, brother? Okay, let's pop the bottom screws on. I bought a new tool, guys. Bought this Fanatic screwdriver. It's electric screwdriver, so I don't kill myself half the time anymore. And this definitely will help me out big time. It does really come in handy. I'm gonna go halfway though, just so that. Oh, that's the tech, huh? Okay. Oh, this one's being weird. I'm gonna do this one manually. Why is this being weird? Oh, there we go. Save them wrists. I'm trying. I was trying to save my wrist, but I think the torque is a little too high. There's a high and low, but I think the torque is a little too high. I'll just get started here then. Okay. Okay, guys. Looking pretty good. Let me make sure all the edges are nice and tight. Yep. Clean that off. Finishing touch. Hey, Jermaine, what up, fam? Yo, Jermaine, I'm about. So I blessed you with two things. The first thing I blessed you with is this matching gray powder-coated JLF link. So you can carry this guy and just pop the lever in like that. And then, of course, guys, we got the beautiful shifter knob. Beautiful, beautiful shifter knob. Oh my god. Are you kidding me? That's OD. I do charge for the engraving for the cushions. Woo! But I don't offer it. You gotta just talk to me about that, bro. I'm gonna put a glove on real quick. 1 sec. Yeah, that was the other thing I hooked you up with. The engraved panel. Bow. Okay. A little wider than I'm used to, but definitely feels good. Okay, let's test this out. Let's test this out. Yo, Jermaine, stay on, please. I need to show you something. Okay. So we're gonna hold down the start button, which is the middle on the right side, and we're gonna plug the stick in. Okay. Yo, thanks, Kadeem. All right, and then we're gonna go. So when you plug it in and plug the stick in, you're gonna get to the GP2040 website. Right here. Okay. This is a GP2040 website. We're gonna go to settings, gamepad, right? And we're gonna check. So this is what I did for you. Here we go. Okay. Where is it here? Sorry, not hotkey. Pin mapping. Sorry, you got to go to configuration, pin mapping. Okay. Now, I have this set to this up key, the WASD up key, right? This guy is set to pin 23, and then the joystick is set from 26 to 29 in the pins in the software. So let me show you what I mean by that. Okay, these are optional pins. So I mapped 23 to up, so you can have the additional up. But you could change this. You can make this like, you know, L3. You can. I'm gonna put it on PS4 mode, but like, you could change this to like touchpad, whatever you want. Okay, so if you don't need 3 ups, you can change one of them to do something else that you want. But I'll leave it on up. Okay, and then 26, 27, 28, 29, that's up, down, left, right. That's the joystick. Okay? So that's basically how I have this set up. And if you want, you can make different profiles. You could say, hey, I want this this is base profile. Profile number 2, you can make, remember how I said like, oh yeah, you can make this additional up key, you can make it something else. You can have that to do something else. And then you can maybe even make one with just the joystick, and then these are like touchpad, L3, whatever. You can go crazy. But I'm just going to leave it as this for the default. Alright, and then the other thing you got to make sure to do is you got to go to the add-on configuration and turn on this is DDI, dual directional input. I left it on left analog. Right now I'm going to have it set so that there's both of them work, you know, because this is going to be analog and this is going to be D-pad. So some games that's allowed. Street Fighter maybe not, but like some games that's allowed, and they'll basically work like a pad. But if you ever run into a situation where you want one to cancel out, say if you press the buttons instead of using the joystick, you can switch it to mix mode, right? Or gamepad override. I'm sorry, you could do gamepad override or DDI override. And one of these modes will basically, be able to like switch what style you want. But I'm gonna leave it on none right now. Okay. All right, awesome. Let's go and check to see if everything works on gamepad tester. Okay, let's I have to restart the unit. That would help, right? Okay, so we're gonna reboot the unit into controller mode. Okay. Gonna reboot the unit into controller mode. Okay, here we go. So we're on player 1 already. Let's go down here and make sure everything works. Okay. Analog, you see how this is on the analog stick on the pad? Nice. Left, right, up, down. Okay. And then we're gonna test out the D-pad. Left, down, right. Oh, this is not mapping to up. Okay, I gotta fix that. This is mapping to up. This is not working. Okay, so I gotta fix the up button. I don't know what's going on there. Okay, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2. 1, 2. Okay, I don't know why this up button's not working. Is it because I already have it mapped? Oh, maybe it's because I already have it mapped. Yeah, okay. It might be because I already have it mapped. But that shouldn't matter, no. Though, right? Now I'm curious. Let's see, pin mapping. Oh yeah, I have to go back and reset it. Okay, so hold down these. Okay. I swear I had pin 23, right guys? Pin 23 set to up. Unless I mapped it wrong. Thanks for explanation. Yeah. Pin 23. Okay, I gotta check that. Okay, let's slowly break this down. I don't know if I'm allowed to have 2 inputs on one. Maybe that's the reason. Okay. Let's take a peek under the hood, see what's wrong. I swear I mapped that right, guys. I'm gonna try it on 24, see if that works. Okay, let's try this again. I'm just gonna see if it's functional. Let's hit save. I'm gonna reboot this, the web config again. Just to double check. Pin mapping. Okay, 24 is up. Okay. Let's reboot it to controller. Oops. It's now on player 2. I don't know why. Okay. This button is not doing anything. I might have to just map it to D-pad up. The 24 is not working at all. Maybe the ground isn't working? Maybe the ground's not working. I think it's because you have up instead of DDI up. I don't think you can have two analog ups. Okay, let's try DDI up. Let me reset it to the web config. No, it won't allow 2 D-pad ups? Is that what you're saying? Because right now it's set to D-pad up. Let's try D-pad up. pin 24. Hit save. So now I have 2 analog ups. Reboot into controller mode. No, see? It's not even doing that. It's not even doing that. I think something's up with the ground. That's the only thing I could think of. Okay, let's plug it into a ground. DDI up is digital, right? Up is analog? No, you're wrong. It's the opposite. Opposite. I'm gonna try the ground on... Okay, well, now we have the ground on this on the main screw terminal. Ow. I stabbed myself, guys. Okay, let's try this. Still not getting anything. Can it be the buttons busted? That's really weird. Yeah, I'm not getting anything. Alright, let me just try to just map it to regular up. Okay, now that works. Okay, so I guess that, yeah, you can't duplicate it in the aux panel. Okay, I learned something new today. Okay, so with that said, we can only use the auxiliary panel's 1-to-1 input, because it works directly when mapped to D-pad up and down. Okay, so Jermaine, your WASD up is going to be stuck to up. Very interesting. Didn't know that, but now I know. Okay. Also, while we're in here, let's get a zip tie going. Final zip ties. Okay. Okay guys, so basically lesson learned, you can't duplicate an auxiliary input. Unless I'm wrong, but I tried 2 different ports, 2 different grounds, and that didn't work, so. Oops. Killed the music, guys. My bad. Let me unplug for a sec. DDI, Jevin, DDI means dual directional input. It doesn't mean digital at all. It is confusing, so I don't blame you. Like, I would have guessed the same thing when I didn't read it. Dual directional input. Hey JR, thanks for the follow. Hey guys, I think we got everything set. Last tightening. We gotta get the top too. Yeah, I don't know. I guess not. Okay, let's plug this in again. I'm actually just going to turn that off. Hang on. Well, we got it working, so that's not a big deal. We got it working. It's just that I thought you can map it to an aux port, but apparently not. Okay, so let's do, and the button works. We know the button works. We tested everything. Pin mapping. Okay, so I'm just gonna set 24 to none again on this side. Because we're back in the software, I'm gonna set 24 to none. That's it, and then we're just gonna hit save. Okay, then we're gonna go to reboot, and we're gonna go to controller, and we will test everything out one more time. Okay, here we go. Let's go test this out. Okay, so up, down, left, right. That's working. Okay, got this working. Up, left, down, right, up. This is also up, so I have 2 ups. Then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep. So you see, this is mapped to the DDI right there. I think it's some combination of the 2 drop-down options and the... Yeah, possibly, but I think at this point, this is probably the best option. So we have a WSD plus up, and then we have this set up. All right, let's play it. Let's test it in game. Make sure everything's good. Let me turn on Street Fighter real quick. Yeah. That's the plan right now. Guys, have you seen this bat top? Oh my god, it's so dope. It's so dope.
Street Fighter 6.
Okay. Whoa, why do I have so many drive tickets? That's probably from buying the DLC. Fighting ground. Just go to practice training mode.
Another mission awaits.
So far, so good, guys. Neon stickless is embarrassing. Sounds like you on stick. Okay. Let's check check out this real quick. Let me make sure we're getting inputs for our Yep. Touchpad. I don't know why touchpad doesn't show up on this. Never shows up. Oh, okay, that worked. You lost all that muscle memory? Dang. Okay. Yeah, guys. So I think we're done. Okay, cool. We are done, guys. The Gunsmith Cats build is done. Fully updated, latest GP 2040. Just got to test it out on PlayStation 5 for a little bit. But check it out. Gunsmith Cats, look at the freaking bat top. Amazing. Amazing. Oh, it's so good. We got the rally side. We got the mini side. You know. Logo on the front representing that GT500. Gunsmith Cats on this side. We got a nice foam bottom. Another beauty as well. Facts. Alright, guys. I'm gonna let you guys go. I still gotta pack this up somehow and get this out the door before 5 p.m. today. Yeah, man. Beautiful. Okay, guys. I'm gonna take some photos. You'll probably see this somewhere on the internet at a later time. Alright, guys. Thanks for tuning in. Thanks for rocking out, testing everything with me. I had a good time building this. This is definitely one for the picture book, man. All right.